Hello everyone, we're back with another unboxing slash review. Today we've got another Miku Nendoroid. This time it's Hatsune Miku Magical Mirai 5th anniversary version. I don't know what Magical Mirai is. I'm going to assume it's a concert that they do yearly, and this is like the anniversary, or it's something completely unrelated. But whatever it is, it's really cool. So this I got from Mandarake. If you're wondering, all my Mandarake orders have already arrived. So that's great. I'll have a bunch more unboxings to do. Maybe I'll do an update video. Actually, stick around to the end of the video. I'll show off what I currently have that needs unboxing, and you guys can let me know in the comments down below if you've got anything you'd prefer to see in a video first. But yeah, anyway, so this arrived. I was gonna actually do Ash and Pikachu, but then I saw this thing's box and I was like, whoa, this thing is super cool. So there's like basically everything is shiny. If you're looking at Miku right now, you can see like the triangles. So many triangles. It's basically a PS5 with how many triangles it's got right there. Unreal Engine 5 even. As well as like the numbers shiny. Everything is super shiny. It's a really cool box. I really dig it. And I really dig the figure as well. It was a bit expensive on Ami, but Mandarake had it for like $60 and I was like, heck yeah, that's a good price. I'll take it. I think this is new because I opened up the seal just before this video and it was still on, so I'm assuming it's new, but we'll find out. But oh, I really dig the box and I really dig the outfit. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but magical Mikus are cooler than regular Mikus. Okay, and up here we have nice little graphics. I really like that. Like there's actual artwork on the box behind everything, and it's not just, you know, a plain white box. Very cool. All right, let's crack into this box. Okay, we've got something. I've noticed the arrow this time. Got something back here. Ooh, cards. Okay. Let's pull this out. Okay. Very nice. There's are those pigeons? I think they're pigeons. Pigeons, hearts, magical effects, and cards all over the place. I dig it. I don't know what this is for because I wasn't really paying attention when I pulled it out of the box. Okay, usually I tend not to look much into the figures I buy. I'll see like the basic pose and say, oh yeah, I want that, and then just kind of go for it. Oh, whoa, check this out. There's a nice little backdrop as well with like guitars and drums and musical instruments all over the place. And magic. Very cool indeed. Let's get that back in. Man, they really go all out for the Miku stuff, don't they? Like, I really wish some of the other characters I like got some Miku treatments, but I guess she's more poseable. Oh, look at how that all comes together. Very, very cool. Okay, let us take a quick squiz at instructions. Okay, so we got the hats and the usual stuff. So that card thing appears to be like a backdrop of some kind, or maybe it goes in the foreground. I suppose she could also stand on it if you really wanted her to, but that seems to be the intended use. Okay, let's move this a little further down. Actually, what do we have? Oh boy, we have a lot back here. Okay, I'll pull this out first. Let me know in the comments down below what the heck a Magical Mirai is. I think I have... I think the 3DS game might have been called Magical Mirai. I have no idea, but maybe it was. Let me know in the comments down below. Okay. Tape. More tape. So here we have like a magical effect. I've dropped all the hands and legs and feet all over the place. I'll fix that later. We've got a big base, which is nice because she seems to have a lot of effects and all that. I guess this thing here is for the background. This arm is probably for this thing, and then we've got the usual arm to attach to the figure. Alright, let's get into main Miku. Maybe I just have a thing for magic. Okay. We have the plastic, as usual. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Let's pull off the faceplate a tiny bit. I don't know what it is about my camera, but the coloring seems strange when I'm recording it, but when I upload it, it looks fine. But who knows? Strange Samsung things. We might as well just tear that out. Okay. I am digging this for sure. Very nice design. Let's get your head back in. I always struggle with necks. They always tend to move when I'm trying to push in. But here is the full figure. I like the dress. Blue is like my favorite color. I don't know how well it's going to come out on the video, but there's like a gradient. It goes from light to dark blue. The video on my end at least looks like it's all plain, but hopefully that'll come out when it's processed. Of course, she's got little gloves on because she's a magician, as well as like these cute little shoes with little purple bows. And then she's got the magician's tail coat as well. Very cool. Let's get you back in there, Miku. As for faceplates, this is kind of more like the generic smile than what she's got now. She's got the open mouth on her currently, but this kind of seems like the generic smile. I do like her kind of like cutesy mouth that she's currently got, as well as this. Look at this. This is like friggin' adorable. Holy moly. I am totally digging this. Okay, let's pull out our hat. Okay, but yeah, by the looks of it, everything seems sealed, so I doubt anyone's on this before me and opened it up. But here we go. We've got the spades card in her hat. It's got roses, as well as like a little dangly star bit. That's really cool. What is this? Where does that go? Is that... Oh, okay, so the hat... Okay, I've noticed it now. It does actually, like, dangle over her like it's some kind of helmet, which is interesting, I guess. We'll see what it looks like when we put it all together. Interesting design choice, but that is fabric over here. It's not, like, plastic, which is kind of neat. Let's put that back. Here is her magical staff. I assume this is like an apple with a star. Very cool. Oh, there goes the focus all over the place. Yep. Pretty easy. Over here, I think this is if she's sitting down, maybe? Or maybe it's for when she jumps. But it is on a ball joint. Well, the usual like figure leg thingy. So I guess she can tilt in directions. I'll figure out what it's for later. And then here we have, oh, this would be the hands to hold the staff, I would assume, because it's got a little hole over there. Very cool. I wonder if they come out. Yeah, they do. They pull off from the hands. Okay, cool. That's going to do it for what's in the box. Let's get on to some poses. Alright, here is our first pose for Miku. It's her sitting pose. She's kind of got her arms extended, as well as she's got her like kind of gleeful smile with I guess you'd say those are tears in her eyes, or maybe they're just cuteness, magic, who knows. But yeah, essentially what you do is you rip off the feet. The feet part does actually have a second bit, so don't rip this off as well. And then you put her legs on top of this thing, and then just put the rest of the body on top and just change the hands. Pretty simple, but still looks pretty cool. One thing to note, I guess, is you gotta angle her just right, or else she's kind of gonna fly on her hair. So I guess you'd probably either angle the hair behind her, because it's just kind of like a weird position. I mean, I guess she can use her hair as a swing, but the way her legs are kind of lift the back of her skirt up. I'm sure there's a way to get it like just right without just showing off her underwear, but I'm too lazy to do that, so you can do it if you buy the figure. But that's going to do it for this pose. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, here is our next pose for Miku. She's now got her hat on and she's just pointing to a star. Of course the bow is and whatever you call that, I guess strap, like her helmet strap, is also hanging on. It was an interesting design choice. By interesting I mean not so fantastic. So the way it works is the bow kind of is at a weird angle and you're kind of supposed to just put it down, but it doesn't really go all the way down, and I guess I could probably bend it into shape, which I probably will do in between poses, but it's kind of annoying, as well as like the hat is not really on tight. Like maybe that's what the point of having the strap on was, but I think I would have preferred it if it was just some kind of like magnetic hat, sort of like the Snow Miku one. That would have been a bit better. It might have fit on easier and not moved around too much. There are like grooves and stuff, of course, as like every other hat has, to kind of slot it into the right place, but I feel like the strap and ribbon kind of take away from it. Honestly, like I wouldn't blame anyone if they just cut it off, but then you'd be losing the star, which I think is kind of neat. Or maybe just customize it and pull the star out and stick just that on. But it's alright. The hat is very annoying, honestly. I'm gonna have to take off some points for that when we get into the review. But other than that, it's a cool pose. If you can overlook that and you're not like super finicky on details and where the bow placement is like I am, then it's probably fine. It's probably not gonna be a big bother to you. But anyway, that's it for this pose. Let's get on to our final pose. Alright, here is our final pose for Miku. This one took me a little while to get right because I tried a couple of things, like her flying in the air, which didn't really quite look too great, so I ended up just going with one of the poses on the box. Also, one thing I did notice is the hat has actually got a Velcro strip. So this part of the hat here, you can just peel it off, which made putting on the hat and the bow so much easier. It is still like a little lopsided, like it's not perfect, but it's better than not having a strap at all. And then of course we've got the magic effect thingy mabob, and she's got her like magic staff as well, and then the little dangly bit hanging from her hat. Altogether it looks pretty good, honestly. So that's gonna do it for this portion of the video, so let's get on to review scores. Honestly, it's a great figure. Like I really like everything about this. It's ticking all my boxes. The only small little gripe I have is with the hat, so I'm going to take off 1 point for that. Posing is super simple for the most part, except for if you're going for something a bit more complicated, or you want to, customize something and do it something that's not in the box, which is what I was trying to do first. But other than that, everything is really, really easy to use, easy to pose. Nothing really falls apart, which is great. So I am happy overall, and Miku gets a 9 out of 10. A good score indeed for a magical girl. Maybe I'll collect some more magical figures or something. I don't know if there's other Hatsune Miku Magical Mirai anniversary figures. Let me know in the comments down below if you do know. But that's gonna do it for this part of the video. So if you did stick around, let me fulfill that promise. Let's put Miku down slowly. Oh god. And I will show off what I have got from Mandarake. And you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you want to see. As you can tell, there are a lot of boxes. Good lord, there's so many boxes. So this is pretty much all of it. So we've got Ash here, which I was going to do. Ignore these ones here. These ones are Nendoroid Petites again, which I'll continue the in-between series that I'm doing now. Once we do all the Type Moon ones, we'll move to Stay Night, Hollow Atraxia, so on and so forth. There are actually also these ones here. So there's Prisma Elia, which is also a Nendoroid Petite. There's what was his name? Angra Mainyu, also Nendoroid Petite. And then under him is Swimsuit Saber, which is also an Nendoroid Petite. So I will do those. I'll probably do some of them in between series, like once we switch over between the main boxes. Underneath them here, we've got, despite the looks, these are actually Nendoroids. So these are the Bakemonogatari premium box Nendoroid, so they come with a couple of extra things. I'll probably do some of those next week or something, if you guys don't vote for them anyway. But it's Senjougahara and Shinobu. So let me know which ones you want to see there. What else showed up here? Kyoya, Hibari Kyoya from Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I also managed to get the bonus with that, which is kind of cool. We've got Light Yagami 2.0 version, which also came through. We've got Conan over here, which is upside down. Saber, Rin, Dual Pack, the Cheerful Japan. This I'll do in between the Nendoroid Petite series. Of course, we've got the Saber Complete file there. We've got, who do we have here? We've got a couple of Attack on Titan Nendoroids. We've got Mikasa and Levi. And then we've got the Full Metal Alchemist boys. We've got Ed and Al, as well as Roy Mustang is over there. Then we've got Paul Bunyan. And over here, I will do MASH for the Friday video, just because I like MASH. And I just finished, what was it? Camelot. So I got all her backstory and stuff and leveled her up to a final ascension, final art ascension, which is nice. Then there's Gilgamesh, normal one, and Saber Bride. And that is all we have in this pile. Of course, don't forget, 100 subscribers and we'll do the complete file. So let me know in the comments down below which one of those many boxes you want to see first, excluding the Nendoroid Petites, which will go in order of the series that we're currently on. And if you haven't checked that out, but if you're interested in, go for it. We've got 2 of them so far. I won't spoil who I've opened, just because it's a bit more exciting that way. It's like a blind box thing. I think it's kind of fun. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below who you want to see next. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more Nendoroid content. So yep, Friday's video will be MASH, so I will see you guys in that one. Alright, bye!